Hi there, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you my community world currently in. So, I'll just get my drone camera. So, I think I'll start off with inside the cabin. So, as you can see, there's a bed, which is where I was before. There's some lights across. And there's a TV. It could be a better TV, but... And then some training done. And then outside of the cabin is the rest of the world. I think I'll just have to use it. So, I'll start off with the cauldron section. So, at the time when I made this world, I only 3 different items for the cauldron. So, I'll just add the 4th and 5th ones that I have. So, speed berry and healthy leaf. And then I'll paint different colours. Let's go with dark blue. And then there are some cauldrons here where you can make all sorts of things. So I think I'll use the one in the middle. I'll grab a mushroom, seed berry, here it is. And now if I drink this, then it speeds faster. And then the next thing I added, the car. Well, if I don't actually own the race car myself, so my friend helped me. He added one in. I'll see if I can add a camera to the car so that things can be... Yeah, okay, that works really well. Get my room so I can show you. Yeah. And now, you can go now. I'm not the best at doing this racing. You can either, with this section, I'll show both ways. Yeah, I'm honestly not good. So, I'll just show you the easier way first. So, the jump way. And if I ever get better, then I might show it on its own video with the extra. And then you've got these little platforms. And then this is the hardest bit, as there aren't any walls for you to get saved by. And then there's a harder jumping section. And then takes you back to the beginning. Yeah, well, you get the idea. Done. Bit mine. And now, the next thing that I'll wait. Okay, so the next thing I'll show you is the places that are from the underground section. So you can go in here, and then it's not the best underground in the world. It could be better quality. And then the drums will just take you to your destination. Yeah, they could have done a better job. Oh, and I forgot to paint this drum. And this takes you to the ice skating section, so it's like the tiniest thing in the world. So with this ice skating rink, it could be bigger, I know, but yeah, I think it's best to like move yourself, and it could be like really good for playing tag to just throw off your opponent. Well, yeah, that isn't the most interesting part, but I'll save that until the end. So the next section is another underground place. These drums are more of a Christmas theme, and at the time I painted them glowing yellow because I didn't have white. Well, this is my house, so it has a sofa where you can sit in front of the fire. There's a bed with a plant, and it's a bunk bed. And then my favourite part about it is how you can go inside the fireplace, and then you can go up the chimney. And then you're out in the normal world again. And I also added Santa because I thought that would be good. And then you can take this zip line through the cabin and make your way back. So, what have... Oh yeah, there's the igloo. So, inside the igloo, it doesn't seem that interesting. But you can take away some of these pillows, and it will lead to a secret area. Wait, hold on. And it has a couple of hostages. So we have a witch gnome, which of course makes. But then we have a normal gnome. I don't know why I have it. Then I'll climb back out. So yeah, that's the igloo. It could be better, but yeah, maybe I'll expand it sometime. So this is the area where you can go to all the different places that you go. So it has a few uses. You can take these drums, and then they take you to the igloo. Or you can take this one, and it takes you to the middle of the racetrack. And then there is this one, which takes you into the help center. Now, I haven't done anything in this yet, but I might do another time. So you can climb up it, and I also tried to make the theming as good as possible, because is one of my favourites. And I also don't know how that's still dark, that corner. Even though it has loads of light near it. I think the lighting thing is really weird in this game, because one time I put a block in the way of the light and somehow it got brighter. Don't know how that happened. Well, the next thing that I have to show you is... Just make sure I've shown you. Yeah, I have. So, there are two routes to get to this place, but it is all the way up there. Don't know if you saw that. So, to begin with, you climb up all these steps, and then you take this zip line, and then you go around here. You go up via the drums. And then it takes you to the entrance of this skiing course. I don't actually own the sled, but if you do, then you could come here and use it. But the code is PalmTreeVR in case. So you can go down here, and then you can either go right, and it takes you back up to the top, so you can do it again, or you can go to the left, which takes you to the main route. So, if you were using a sled, then you'd be able to go up the ramp and over. And then, if you're feeling like, I don't know, going to the bar, then you can go here and get some hot cocoa. Or if you want to eat in, then you can come into this area. But you will need pillows to build your own table. So it depends on the amount of people and how you like your table. And then in the garden is these pillow plants. So this is basically just a pub style. And then that's all that the bar has. Unless you haven't seen it. You just get the normal camera. There's a reef. And then the final area isn't that long. But it's basically just a more skilled version of what you had to do before. And then you go up there if you want. And then it should fling you into the house again. Which is where the video started. So that's everything that is in my winter map in the community world. I will make one about my summer map though, and hopefully that'll be soon. And if you enjoyed the video, then like. But if you want to see my other videos, then you can check those out if you want. And if you like those as well, then maybe you could subscribe to me or to check in on the other video. But if you don't like it, then you could make a comment on how I could improve. Or if I can't improve for some reason, then you could just dislike my video. And then that's all for the video. One more thing, I'm sorry for not posting a lot recently. I will try to post more. I'll do one about the beach map, and I might do one about how to use melee weapons, or ranged weapons. And I think that's it. Bye.